All right, friends, welcome to Mining Positivity with PJ. And man, am I excited. Things are happening. Things are really starting to take off in this series now. And we've got a lot of stuff. And today is going to be all about building. Our second large oak tree spawned in, so that's looking great. I went ahead and set up a carrot farm up here, and our bee friends have been helping us out and getting things growing. Our pumpkins are coming in. I don't know what happened to that patch of grass, but maybe an animal came over here and stepped on it or something. But the pumpkins are coming in, and we've got a large carrot farm up here. And like I said, the bees are helping out, and that's where we're going to start this episode, is taming these bees, because we're going to need some of the honey for something we're going to be doing. So now that we have that on there, let's see if we can actually... I don't think there's any honey in here right now for me to collect. No, there is not. So, so we'll let the bees kind of do their thing. They'll go ahead and fill that up, and we should be able to start getting some honey there. The other thing, too, is that there's another hive right here, and there's always honey in here. I just don't know... I mean, let's try it, right? What's the worst that's going to happen here? Let's say we remove that. Remove this, give the bees plenty of room to kind of get around. And then we'll go ahead and throw another campfire right there. So let's go ahead and make and craft that up real quick. I went ahead and got some things ready in here. I got some vines off those oaks that I spawned in the village across the way. Some of the trees that I had spawned had some vines on the oaks, so I started a little mini makeshift vine farm for now, for something we're going to be doing. I've got a bunch of stuff that I put together to start building up the house. I went and got... Well, I actually had gotten this clay a while back, but I went and made some pots, and I made some bricks, got a couple flowers, some beds made up with some dye, so we could have that classic red bed look. Some things for the kitchens, all kinds of stuff. So we're going to be building some rooms and kind of making this home feel more like a home. The other thing I did is I decided I wanted to have kind of a large hallway. So everything from here, from the foot of these pillars, basically will be hallway. So that meant I needed to push the rooms back a little bit. So I went ahead and just kind of pushed these rooms back so that we can lay the walls in and get the ceiling in and all that stuff. If we look in my inventory, I have been busy cutting trees again. So we've got a lot of wood. I think for the furniture, I'm going to try to use oak just because there's so much spruce. And even this is oak, but it looks closer to the spruce color. So just to kind of liven things up, we've got some carpets to help with that too. But let's go ahead and throw this dirt in here with this other dirt. And let's make ourselves another campfire. Actually, we can't make the campfire because we need logs. So let me go ahead and throw this flower in here. That'll give us 2 slots. And then we can get some logs. Yeah, I knew I had some in here somewhere. We'll take these logs. We'll make ourselves another campfire. We'll throw these logs back in here for safekeeping, which I'm pretty much out of all of my spruce stuff. As you saw, like, there's just a ton here. But, yeah, it took... What did I just pick up? Oh, okay. Some rotten flesh from a zombie that must have burnt up. Man, that creeper thing that happened in that last episode has gotten me just on edge. Like, seriously on edge. So with that in place, we should be able to safely go ahead and shear that up. That went somewhere. Looks like it went up there for some reason. We'll go ahead and just remove that. Okay. This is getting kind of weird and crazy. I didn't want to destroy this whole tree, but I kind of did on accident. I think we could fix that, right? Just go ahead and put this back now. And maybe what we'll do is we'll kind of barricade this, but leave that open so that we can jump up here in case that happens again. So let's go ahead and just put that there. Yeah, all right. So we've got 2 beehives that are kind of subdued, or not subdued, but they're calmed. The bees are calm, so we're able to get what we need. I don't know why these bees aren't actually going back in their hive and doing their thing. I wonder if these bees that I'm seeing around here are actually from another beehive. Where are you guys going? Maybe they're going to another hive and filling it up. Or maybe there are no bees in that one, and all these bees are actually from this hive over here, which could be. What I might wind up doing is using the Silk Touch and then moving that hive over here. But for now, that is not the focus. Today's focus is getting this home feeling like a home. I mean, we've gone and done so much here, and yeah, so this is what we need to talk about. Look what we have now. We have sweet berries. And if you shear the sweet berries, you get a lot more berries. I just figured that out. But yeah, we have sweet berries, which is great. So they just look awesome. They're like awesome for landscaping and things like that. But also too, like you can use them for trading, use them for red dye, use them for all kinds of stuff. So at least I think you could use them for red dye. I know you can use the beets, and I've got some beets growing over here too. So we've got, oh, and this. Yeah, so I totally blanked that you need 4 of these to grow a dark oak tree. Like, that's never going to sprout. So at least I got the one off the Wandering Trader. If it winds up popping back up, maybe we can get a couple more. But when I went looking for these berries kind of over in that direction, in the taiga biome, I found something really cool that we're going to go look at in the next episode. And I can't wait to share that with you guys because it is really, really cool. But all right, yeah, I got a ton of stuff, like a ton of stuff. I've got glass. I've got just all kinds of things that I think we might need here. And so we need this honeycomb because we want to start making some candles. I think in order for us to make candles, though, we also need string. I've got some string, not a ton. Let's see, because that's really going to be the limiting factor here is how much string we have. Oh, we can make 9 candles. That's cool. That 9 is a lot, actually. I think I just saw something kind of fade through that wall for a second. That was kind of weird. Again, I'm just on edge from this whole creeper thing. It really shook me to my core. It was terrifying. I'm not gonna lie. It was terrifying. Okay, so to start, I want to address this entryway. I'm not loving it. I'm not loving all these torches around here either, but if this blocky thing has been bothering me for a while. So I think that's where we're going to start. And I think just some stairs will probably kind of rectify the problem here. I think we'll have to remove some of the ceiling, but that's fine. We can do that real quick. We'll put some upside down stairs here. That should give it some shape. And again, you know, like everything I build, if I don't like it, I'll just wind up tearing it down. But I think this is going to be okay. It has been bothering me, just like how blocky that was. It was very, I like that. It looks more like a Viking kind of thing than a Hobbit thing per se, but I can't really do this on the inside because without these walls, this will have like a big opening gap in there. So we need to do something a little different, and I do kind of like that. It looks good. So yeah, we're gonna leave that for now. If I wind up having problems with it later, or I don't like it or something, we also could put it here and make it like really structured, because I'm thinking I might need this area right there. We could wind up removing this too. We'll see. Let's just leave it like that for now and then see what we wind up putting in here and how that kind of looks. Okay, so I'm thinking this is going to be the study area. I'm sorry about the bees. We're going to move them because I don't want to be hearing bees constantly when I'm in my house. But for now, that's where they are, so we'll just kind of leave it. But let's start in this study area because I think that's kind of the best place to start. And it's raining. It's always raining. Let's just put this here for now. So, we should probably go ahead and put in a glass plane. So I'm going to talk about what I'm going to build, then we'll just do like a quick build montage, and then kind of look at how it came out in the end. But I'm thinking like a chair here, a lectern here, a book and quill on top of it, some bookshelves, maybe some storage at the top, and a flower or two. I think that'll do it, and that'll look pretty nice. So yeah, let's get this built. Oh man, guys. We've got visitors. We've got visitors, and it's nighttime, so let's go ahead and flip this today and handle these guys. And we'll have to remember to get some more milk from a cow, because we're definitely going to get cursed here. Like, no doubt about it. Where did these guys go? I don't want them trampling all over my crops and stuff either. Okay, they don't despawn just because... Yeah, there they are. I was gonna say, they do not despawn just because it's daytime. And, yeah. I don't think so, buddy. I don't think so. I do not think so. Not one bit. And let's go ahead and take care of that. And we'll see where his buddies are. So where did his buddies wind up going? I hear them. Oh, there's one. So, oh. Now, that crossbow can be kind of bad news for us right now. We're not in the greatest place. That's okay for the flower. There should have been 3 of them. There usually is 3. Do we see him anywhere? I don't see him, so he may have actually wandered off or despawned, or we'll wind up finding him later on. Any of those scenarios are absolutely fine with me, and let's get back to building. All right, friends, we've got our first room done, and I'm actually loving it. Like, look at this. Look how cool this looks. It looks awesome. We've got plenty of storage in here. We've got more storage up here for awesome stuff. We've got our book that we're working on. We don't have anything in it right now, but we could write some stuff in there. We've got a crystal, a mystical crystal from one of our adventures. A sword that we had used while we were on that adventure. We've got a nice carpet here, some candles burning, and we're a hobbit, so of course there's a piece of chicken here on this plate, and if we want it, we could just pop it and eat it, but it's just waiting for us there if we do need it. So yeah, I think this looks cool. It looks small, it looks cozy, it looks nice. So now on to this side, and I'm not really sure what I was thinking about doing here. And now that I'm looking at it, I'm wondering if this is more of just like a small little workroom, or maybe this is where our map wall goes. I was kind of thinking about that because this is a pretty large area to have a map. So, and it would look really cool. We could just do 4 and then maybe do some things on the side. But yeah, I don't really know. Maybe we'll hold off on this until I come up with some different ideas, and we'll work on setting up the first room in here, which will be the bedroom. Yeah, let's do the bedroom. Okay. Actually, now that I'm saying that, let's do the kitchen. I feel like we're using the kitchen the most, so let's go ahead and do the kitchen. And yeah, build montage. See you in a bit. All right, friends, welcome back. So we've got our next room finished, and it is the kitchen. Let's take a tour. I think it came out pretty nice. It's nice and cozy. It's kind of small, but we got tons and tons of storage in here. I will have to fix that block underneath there because that's looking kind of weird to me. But I mean, like, we got all this storage up front. We got a nice little serving table here. We can come back here, do some dishes, do some cooking, do some smoking, and yeah, I mean, as far as the kitchen goes, I feel like this is all you need. The only thing is, I wish I had made it just a little bit larger so I could get through easily, but it's not a big deal because we don't really come in the kitchen too much, but I did need a place to like store all the food and stuff like that. And yeah, I think this came out pretty nice. So I'm happy with it. All right, now to the bedroom. And I'm wondering if I want to move it over here or if I want to put it over here. I think it's going to go over here. Yeah, okay. Actually, I'm going to do this floor first. Let me do that. Yeah, all right. That looks nice now. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. So, I don't know. Now that I'm thinking about this, I don't know how deep we're going to get into this. I may start it and then call it just because I know for you, it's probably not a super long episode, depending on how much editing there actually is to do. But I've been at this for quite some time now. So we may get started and then kind of just go a certain part. So for one, I could throw in the floor real quick because that's easy. And there's not really too much flooring. I don't know that I want the bedroom to be exactly the same size as the kitchen. You know, I don't know. We don't have to go super crazy as far as keeping the rooms identical and all that stuff. I do kind of like the open look of the kitchen and how you could just walk into it. That seems to be pretty cool. I can't believe how much spruce that I used and I'm almost like out. Like that's just crazy to me. It's just nutty because I thought I had like too much, to be honest. I was like, oh, I've got too much of this spruce, but it's in the walls. It's just there's a lot of it. So, oh, that got right up in there. Yeah, but I think we'll be all right. I mean, it's so easy to get the spruce. Oh, actually, I'm not doing this. So, in the bedroom, one of the things I wanted to have, and we'll do 4 wide, is a huge fish tank right behind the back area. So right here, we're going to have a fish tank. So we don't need to put any walling in there. And we'll go ahead and kind of bust this out. We'll make the fish tank. Well, we need 1 thing of glass. So then we probably want the fish tank to go like 3 in. That sounds right. Go ahead and throw a torch down here so we don't get any mobs spawning. And I'm using the Silk Touch axe now because I want to just get a bunch of stone. So that's super helpful. And yeah, we'll have that there. Go ahead and remove this dirt. And thankfully, we're deep enough under the hill now that we've got plenty of room above us. But one thing we'll want is a hatch going up. So I don't really know what's exactly above me here, but we'll find out. We'll go upstairs and see what the coordinates are and make sure that I'm not going to bust up into something. But yeah, that's going to be a big fish tank. So that'll be cool. And I actually have the glass for that already made. So we go ahead and put this in. We'll leave 1 area open just because, well, what we need to do actually is replace this walling with, you guessed it, the one, the only spruce. There's just so much spruce in this build. We may change the walls later on. Like, again, all of this is temporary. Nothing is literally in stone, and even the things that are in stone don't matter. We'll just rip them out if we want to. No big deal. But for now, this seems to be working. It does fit the Hobbit theme really well. It feels like Bag End almost. And so we'll keep going with it for now. But that doesn't mean it's going to stick around forever. But especially while we're doing this part, just to kind of give it a completed look. And then, like I said, at any point we could come in here and change this up. And yeah, like that, I actually just ran out. Now I've got a little bit that I can kind of make some more with. It's gonna make some, but not like a ton. Well, 40's a lot, actually. So, all right. There we go. Cool. And then this way we could at least get all of this in place and see exactly. Now, Why did I do that? Why is that not here? Yeah, I don't know why I put it in one there. But we've got our Silk Touch axe, so we can at least take it out pretty easily and not lose any glass. So there we go. We'll leave one open side. You can get in and out to decorate for the moment. Man, working with glass is very difficult. This stuff just kind of wants to go wherever it wants to go. And we can finish off the top, but we can't actually finish off this part because we need to be able to come in and out. So yeah, okay, that all looks good. Let's move this back a bit. And I'm really, really happy. Like, things are looking really, really good to me. I'm liking the way all of this is coming out. And so I was going to stop, but I feel like the bedroom's going to come together pretty quickly here. So I'm going to go ahead and just throw it together. All right, guys, that is going to do it. That took a lot longer than I actually thought it was, but I'm super pumped. I'm super pumped. Look at this hallway. Like, look at this hallway. Like, this is starting to feel like something, and then I can close this off. If I had enough spruce, I would actually do it right now. Do I have enough spruce? Maybe I do. This episode's never going to end. Every time I keep thinking, oh yeah, this is gonna end the episode, it just doesn't end. I'm trying to get away from using these torches. Let's see, can we take this away and put slabs here? I've got so many slabs. I actually have a lot of spruce, but it's just in slab form. Not sure why I did that, but no, I'm not totally loving that, actually. Well, let's see, hold on. This here, because I was thinking, like, it'd be nice to have, like, a larger arching area here, but I think that's just too big. And if I move it in just one more on either side, though, it's going to be... What's that one? That looks really weird. Okay. You know what? Let's just leave it be for now. That's fine. We'll probably just wind up doing this right there. Actually, yeah. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Because I kind of just want to see this part finished off. And I don't want the hallway to continue straight on. So, let's see. If we use these to just create our secondary wall. That's fine. It's kind of Minecraft sin there, but fine. And we put this here, that. Oh. We didn't even look at the bedroom yet that I finished. And I can't sleep because there's spiders crawling above my head. You have to be facing this way for that to work. And yeah. Okay. And then what I'm thinking is this comes out. Let's see, 2. Yeah, 2. We'll do 2. And then this is just a wall, actually. And you could turn one way or the other, but I just don't want it to be like a continuous hallway. I think that will look peculiar to me. And also, it'll break off some of the unfinished area from the finished area, because our next episode is going to be an adventure episode. So we're going to go see what I found when I was looking for these sweet berries, because what I found, guys, It will not disappoint. I promise. It will not disappoint. Not one bit. So that should do it. Yeah, okay. And then we have these, and it'll only take a second. I promise. Promise this episode is ending. I promise. I promise it's ending. Hopefully with all the editing and everything. Let me see what my record time is. Right now I'm at an hour and a half. So it's going to be a huge video to edit down, but I think it will be worth it. Can you tell I'm excited? Can you tell I'm excited? All right. Yes. Okay. This is starting to feel like something, and I've got some ideas for this now. This is definitely going to be our map wall right here. It's going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. But yeah, you come in here. You got the kitchen. You got the next hall area, and we got this nice bedroom, which we'll actually be able to see into whatever this winds up being. We'll have our nice fish tank there, and yeah. This came out cool. We got our gold armor. I just went ahead and made some gold armor and threw it down there and put like a flower in his hand. I just thought that looked cool. But guys, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you enjoy the way the house is coming along. And I can't wait to show you guys what I found on the next episode of Mining Positivity. Bye, friends.